We live. We in the motherfucking
What's
building.
good? What's good?
Yeah. Chris O'Connor.
Yes.
Welcome to the goddamn cast.
It's good to be here.
What's going on?
Nothing. Just chilling.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Nothing. Just got back from Mechanicsburg.
How
Had
was
a nice night. It was so
Did you
funny,
booze
man.
up there or no?
Nah, no boozing.
Yeah.
Got fucked up Saturday night for the Wilder fight.
Right.
And then,
Yeah, you
yeah.
guys just were in London together. I forgot.
yeah, O'Connor, yeah. Was in London.
Old London boys. Old London
He's
pal.
a Chelsea boy, dude.
Yeah.
O'Connor's a Chelsea boy.
Chelsea supporters? You Chelsea supporters, boys?
O'Connor was running around up to no good. Scurrying around up to no good across the pond, let me tell you.
We'll get to that. What happened to your dad? What happened with your dad's
Oh,
house?
dude, it was just being home is so fucking funny. Like him, dude. The first night I went to sleep, so I was hungover from the fucking. First off, Deontay Wilder. This is insane. Deontay Wilder blamed his loss on the outfit he wore into the ring.
Well, what was the outfit? That's fair.
He was dressed like a Mortal Kombat character again. He dresses like a Mortal
Was it
Kombat
Mortal
character
Kombat
every time.
character? Oh.
This was like he looked like Lord of the Rings.
He was
Yeah.
He was in the boxing ring like back B.
He was
Left,
trying,
down, right.
I thought it was like Power Rangers or something.
So he wore some like wild shit.
He wears
still.
it was like a 40-pound suit.
and that
he
wore, his
wore-
outfit wore him out.
He said when he got into the ring,
Yeah.
that's why his legs were shot.
Which
like,
there's
dude.
no way.
I could have, like, I
Yeah.
can do that. Don't tell me your leg. If your legs are shot from that, you're not the heavyweight champ of the
Right,
world.
right.
Also, that's on you.
But they do have bird legs. Both those guys have little tiny bird legs.
yeah, but you can't blame your. If
He
you're-
might have been shot for
That's
real.
how you get up that tall. Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to have.
It's also a good idea to wear like really
palm
weird
tree.
shit before you box. I'm like, well, clearly, is my fucking garb fucked me up.
Yeah, but if
I
you
wear a
wear
lead
80
vest.
pounds, or 40 pounds on your body, it's like no, it's
Dude,
not
a
that-
That's
heavyweight-
every day for me, bro.
Yeah, heard that, bro.
Just wearing a suit. There's too much weight up top. I just walk around. That's why I'm tired every time I get.
That's so. I mean,
Deontay just walked, 300 feet in my shoes.
yeah, exactly.
He
dude.
couldn't last a day.
How's it
dude.
feel?
He couldn't last a day
He's
like
not.
this.
Yeah, you're the heavyweight champion.
I might
dude.
have to fuck him up, dude. Oh, bro. Also on the same topic, I was watching. Dude, do you know Tyson Fury is like a based dude?
What?
He's like alt right.
Oh yeah, I bet he's from Manchester.
Tyson Fury, yeah, he's a gypsy from Manchester.
So
but
he. I got what you're saying.
there's just an old video of him like laying on, basically doing. There was a hot cast. He had a hot cast from
Really?
a while. Yeah, dude, he's just laying on a couch, sitting there like the Jews. The Jews control what everybody's thinking. They control the media, and they brainwash you with the Zionists. It's like,
Yeah.
holy shit, dude.
Anyone can watch a
How can he
YouTube
be
documentary.
anything else? Yeah.
We should be exempting dudes who get punched in the head for a living from like their thoughts.
Yeah.
It's like you hear that boxer say that fucked up thing. It's like, yeah, we should be like. poo-pooing that.
What would be funny is if they come down hard on Tyson Fury. Meanwhile, Mike Tyson's getting honored in the ring after he's been arrested for rape. It's like he's got a show on Adult Swim. Sam Hyde gets cut from Adult Swim. Mike Tyson is a cartoon.
Yeah.
True.
Come on now.
Well,
Yeah,
they,
that's fair.
dude, you know who's on like ABC right now? I mean, he didn't rape anybody, but he might as well have. Chris Christie. He fucking blocked the bridge, bro.
Fuck the bridge.
He blocked
He did,
the
he
bridge.
did. He killed people,
He's on
yeah.
ABC. He ruined summer. He ruined beach trips. And then that dude's on AB. I mean, and again,
Yeah.
it's like, well, I didn't do that. My aides did it. Why would your aides block the bridge without telling? That
Yeah,
had to
come
have been
on.
for
Yeah,
you.
it was
Yeah,
him.
it was him.
That was him
He's
all
on
the way.
ABC. Who's the other guy? Al Sharpton, I think, called for like violence against the Jews a long time ago. He's on TV. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, there's
Fucking-
a lot of
How did Chris
anti-Jew
Christie
people that
smuggle his
slip through.
fucking fat ass?
Yeah, I don't know.
He fucked up so bad.
He
He kissed the
shouldn't-
ring. He kissed the ring on Trump.
Yeah.
Groveled before Trump. That
Yeah.
dude is a.
They all did, dude.
He is a career.
Ted did.
He
Ted
was on
Cruz.
ABC talking shit with Papalakis dicks or whatever his name. Papalakis.
Papa Lockin'
wait,
Dicks.
Yeah,
George Soup-Poukalakis.
yeah, Papadopoulos.
My mother-in-law's here now, so it's just American Idols on TV. George Stupidlocalist. Yeah, Christie was on there, be like, I agree, George. Just somebody write me a fucking paycheck. I'll agree with you. I don't care.
Fucking Ted Cruz. Trump came out and was like, Ted Cruz's wife is a dog.
Yeah.
Like he went at his wife, dude. And Ted Cruz was like, hey, nobody comes in here and talks about my wife. I got a line there. And then like a month later, he's like, Donald Trump should be the next president.
Yeah.
These guys are all pussies.
Yeah.
Dude, he capitulated after he went at his bay.
Oh yeah.
He got his Trump smoked his bay, and then Ted Cruz got on TV and was like, now that's a line, mister. and I'm from Texas, and down here you don't cross lines like that. And then literally, again, a month later, he was on the campaign
That was
trail.
like one of the first things where they were like, I don't think Trump's going to survive this. Can't go after someone's wife.
Well, that's on him.
Really early
if he
on,
didn't, if he decked Trump, he might have been the president of 2020. If he had been like, it's on site and like walked up, but you get shot though. You can't have an it's on site with a president, otherwise you're a terrorist.
That would be so funny.
But if he caught it,
Wilkes Booth had it on site, dude. John Wilkes Booth was like, it's on site, dude.
Ted Cruz should have called for a duel. He could have, under Texas laws, that would have checked Trump shit. Be like, yo, bro, duel. Let's take it back. You want to make it great again, bro? Let's take it back to when presidents would duel people.
I think they'd both miss for a half hour.
It would be so. It'd be
great.
funny.
Dude, if they had a glove slapping duel.
To watch Cruz and Trump wrestle on stage would be.
I saw your boy Bernie last night.
What was he up
Both
to?
of you boys. Both of you guys are Bernie bros.
Yeah.
I'm the only one staying true to 1776.
Yeah, dude, you're a fucking Christie, dude. You were just Bernie bro last week. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I watched some of his town hall last night. He was on. He says a bunch of good stuff that I like. He also was like, Castro is the man. I like that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
No, that's ridiculous.
That's going to cost him.
That's ridiculous.
He's a fan of Castro.
He was like, Fidel Castro said, he right when he took power, he sent out book brigades and taught everyone how to learn. So that was a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's like, that's just the truth. It's
Although
a good thing.
Book brigade.
Not the greatest name. Maybe it sounds better in Spanish.
like
It's also funny to be like, well, that was a good thing. You can't take that good thing away. And it's
Well,
like,
that's what he did. That's what he
Yeah.
was saying. It's like, well, you could do that with any
Sure.
horrible leader.
ISIS. That's when like New York Times is like, ISIS has really been whipping these towns into shape. Say what you will about the policies.
Yeah.
A lot of discipline going on in there.
Yeah, I saw some like stats today. They were like Cuba has like 99.9% literacy and like 0% homeless. You're like,
Yeah, just like Iran has zero gays.
yeah, right.
It's like, who's doing this?
Where's this data coming from?
It's so funny. Like, and they also have 100% approval rate of the president. So that's
Crazy.
Yeah,
These guys must be doing something right.
Yeah, it's like after Katrina when everyone's in the Superdome, it's like homelessness has dropped to near zero.
Then
Let's look at the positives of Katrina.
Bernie was like, somebody asked him, which was kind of a fucked up question. They were like, you just had a heart attack. Are you going to name a vice president? Because, you could fucking die during the thing. And he was like, okay, all right. And he was like, we will name a vice president. He was like, we will name a vice president soon, but I can assure you it won't be an old white man. And the crowd was like, yeah.
yes.
It's like, dude, shut the
It should
fuck
be like,
up.
I also have the same heart surgeon as Dick Cheney. So
But
That would suck
I
if
can
God
promise
came
you.
down, if Jesus came down, this is an old white guy. It's like you can't appoint him.
Yeah. But it was like, it's the same thing. It's like, dude, you're an old white. Like, what are you talking about? You're going to go on stage and be like, I guarantee it's not going to be an old white guy. And it's like, that's a weird thing. It's the same thing. It's almost like with comedy or like with anything where it's like a bunch of old white, like the people booking shows,
yeah.
like on TV. Mm-hmm. They're all old white guys. And they're like, well, we actually need diversity. It's like, why don't you diversify you?
Yeah.
You fucking weirdos.
True enough.
I don't know.
True enough. And you could also be like, shouldn't she be president, Mr. Sanders? I mean, to be fair. And he'd be like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, you'd have
Once
to.
you start playing those games, it's like someone's going to outwoke you and you're just going to be like,
Yeah. That's
pretty funny.
The execs need diversity on screen, otherwise people start coming for them.
Yeah, it's true.
It's like, let's keep the...
Oh, speaking of sick
Sure,
ass
some-
diversity, I was watching this show Hunters. Have you heard of this? Have you seen this? Have you heard of this?
yeah,
it's about
yeah,
Nazi
yeah.
hunters. It's on
Yeah.
Amazon.
You told me about this. I didn't see it.
Pacino's the head Jew in charge in this. Pretty
What
sick.
the fuck, dude?
He plays a great Jew.
Does he really?
Yeah.
How so?
Just very, as you would call it. How would you describe the way you described Bernie the last episode?
I don't recall.
It was something like,
I don't recall. All I know is we're going to have health care and everything's going to be good.
yeah.
He's very like,
No, he's good at it.
yeah,
He's, the old Italians sound
chewing
the
it up.
same.
He chews it up.
Yeah.
Good. True. There's a fine line.
There's a very, But
I feel like if an Italian tucks their pants in long enough, they become a Jew. Sorry.
no, that's pretty funny.
You gotta be careful, dude. It's like being in the paint for more than 3 seconds.
True. It's they're just like
if you don't work out as an Italian.
They're basically Jews that focused on meatballs instead of money. But they spent too much time on the gravy instead of making money. But the show I watched. Look, I could be way off on this show, but I saw it for like 10 minutes before I came in and took the remote from my sister. My sister was going through chemo. She's like laying on the couch. She's got, it's terrible. No eyebrows, all that shit. It's fucking brutal. Sure. But she's like, she just watches Netflix now and Amazon all day. Mm-hmm. And so like I came home and I was like, turn this shit off. Like she's like, no sympathy. Yeah.
That'd be funny for your sister on chemo. Big Shane, that's enough TV, man. To outside and do something.
But the scene I saw was like a black lesbian couple with the Nazi hunters as well as an Asian dude. And, that's the crack squad they put together in the 70s, I think.
Well, sorry, you had the white version of history, dude, where they left out all the black lesbians who attacked the Nazis, dude.
Wait, this takes place in the 70s?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
All the bad guys are clearly, obviously white guys. It's a Nazi hunting show. I'll give them that one. But, like, they're, like, sadistic, weirdo. Like, the one scene I saw was just a black family tied up at their dinner table and a Nazi going around being like, flamingos are actually pure white. It's the food they ingest that makes them colored. And like walking around, and he's like shooting a tied up black family.
Yeah.
I'm like, good lord, dude.
Dude, weird.
The Nazis in hiding. I don't know if they were this audacious.
Yeah. We've had Russians and Middle Eastern bad guys for a while. Now that's just what it is. Old white guys are the national ghost of our. They're like the fear thing. Yeah. So it's like we're the bad guys in Middle Eastern.
But it's funny.
It also sounds like something like a Nazi would never say.
Yeah.
The flamingo thing.
What do you think? How do you think a Nazi was summed up?
I don't know.
It was a good Nazi fact.
You think so?
Like actually, they had candy back then. Like, did you know flamingos?
I feel like they cut to the chase. Yeah. Some weird metaphor.
What are they eating? It is a weak writing point to be like, did you actually know?
Yeah.
Then there's a lesbian couple. They're in bed, and the one's talking about how the story Hansel and Gretel was about. Actually, the witch was a Jew, and the kids threw her in an oven and took her house.
What?
She's like, the witch just wanted to live in the woods peacefully.
Sounds like a bit.
Yeah, I know. And it was like, I was sitting there, I was like, well, she was like, these stories affect culture and make everybody think they're the bad guys. And I was like, what the fuck show are you on? Your show is that story. Your show right now is a bunch of diversity. Like, we got to kill these whites. It's like, all right.
Well, is that fact checked? Because I always thought Hansel and Gretel was a thing
I'm pretty
of
sure
like
the witch tried to eat the kids.
I thought it was like a mother who like did too much and sucked fattened up their kids, and basically your mother would gobble you up.
I don't think it was a mother. I think the kids got lost in the woods, and a witch found them and tried to eat them.
So they're saying
in the story that
represents a Jew, who
that was trying to eat Christian babies. It's not
okay.
It's debunked.
Sorry.
Anyway,
Snopes is like, well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I was back in Mechanicsburg. I had my full white guy hat on. I was watching TV, just like, why is the white guy always dumb in every commercial? God damn it!
Oh fuck, that's good. You went home and recharged.
I went to bed. The first night was very funny. I fell asleep on the couch. I was watching XFL. Phil was drunk. He was sitting on the recliner, and I just fell asleep. And I woke up to him talking shit.
What?
Like I was sleeping, and I woke up to him like, "You're gonna have to change your career." just sitting on the couch, just chirping at me.
He's an hour deep into whatever he's been talking about. Yeah,
even subliminally.
For real, he was just talking shit to me while I was sleeping.
Oh fuck!
And then I woke up to him talking shit. I fell asleep to him talking shit, and in the morning at like 7:30 in the morning, he was like, "Time to wake up." And just started fucking with me.
You might start recording when you sleep just to see if he comes.
So fucking funny,
dude. If it was like, what was that movie, Paranormal Activity?
Oh,
where like you're sleeping, you watch a tape, and he's just like, "Pussy,"
yeah, just rips the covers off me.
It's just him. Drags you off the couch.
Dude, that's exactly what it is.
It's just him walking to the fridge, drinking out of it.
Just looking in the fridge for like 2 hours.
Oh fuck!
Yeah, to wake up to him talking shit. I woke up and I was like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what are
so
you doing?"
Funny.
He thought I was awake, so he was just shit talking me.
It's just so funny. It's nice to know there's someone out in the world who just has full dominion over fucking with you. Who just like won't don't even think about it before just giving you a bunch of shit. It's like so fucking funny.
Yeah, I was laying on the couch, and I woke up to him going with that tone, that fucking, you're gonna have to change careers.
Why was he saying that?
I don't know. I woke up in the middle.
Imagine, yeah, that's what she was saying. They put some people like on a bus with like magnets like near their head, and they got totally disoriented. They like had a much more difficult time like finding their way back.
I might have a magnet in my head.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
My mom thinks
got a little off course yesterday with that business plan.
I did. I've started to learn that I have like mood wise, I'm very cyclical. I might have like light bipolar, but it's fine, no big deal. I'll get like last week I was just like real bummed. I'm like, man, that's not gonna work out, bro. Pack it up. You deserve you
time
suck.
to find a new career.
Just every like 3 weeks, I'm like, dude, give it up.
Yeah.
And then it'll like accelerate. So like this week I've been all just like nonstop idea download where I'm like, oh shit, oh what was that one? Oh fuck it, dude. And it's like I'm riding a sick manic crest right now. I'm like, this is tight.
This is tight.
So once you're able to go like, now when I get bummed, I'm like, yo, bro, it's coming. Oh yeah, it's coming.
Right.
And then it just and I zoom right back up. So it also has to do if I go to the gym and so that's my gym pattern is like hard for 2 weeks, then I miss 1 day, and then I miss 3 weeks.
Yeah,
and then I hit it fucking hard again. So it's all once you figure out your cycles, it's pretty tight.
Yeah.
My mom has a thing about solar flares. She thinks solar flares like fuck with us. At least give us like a regular heartbeats and stuff.
I guess anything's possible. I guess.
I think dude, magnets, dude. You don't think some magnets come out of the sun? Come on now.
I don't know if
come on, bro.
Magnets
nuclear. That's nuclear, dude.
I don't think magnets come out. But
don't even get me started on the fucking metapattern of spheres in general, dude.
The metapattern
of spheres.
Dude, man, I feel like you collect jargon. You are a magnet for jargon.
Jargon just sticks to you. It's like, all right, explain it.
I don't know.
The meta pattern of spheres.
Well, spheres are one of them. Spheres, rods, cones. There's so many of. Dude, it's
spheres, rods, cones.
Dude, so
just naming shapes.
If you think about a planet, so the sun, what makes the sun a body? It's like what, nuclear fusion. So there's outside forces that condense it to the point where it can no longer condense. That's what creates a sphere. The moon, gravity condenses matter to the point where it can't condense anymore. A baseball, what shapes a baseball? Outside forces, rules of the sport, shape the diameter and size. I mean, this goes on.
Wait.
When an ant digs in the dirt, what shape pops out when an ant digs an anthill? A sphere. It's just sorry.
You're saying there's a lot of spheres. Wait,
so you've gathered that there are spheres.
Wait, I thought the only thing preventing a
I didn't read the whole book yet.
Star from condensing anymore is just there's not enough matter it's still pulling in.
But why?
Because it's spheres, dude.
Spheres.
There's spheres.
Excuse me, dude. Because it's spheres. I'm pretty sure on this book
it just keeps condensing.
It's a dead star. You want to talk? You know about black holes?
Dead. What
do you know about stars?
What I know
Let's
about
have an astronomy off right now, right here, right now.
Look, Chris, if you know remotely anything about this, you're gonna win. He's gonna hit you with jargon, and that's all he's got.
You want to talk space talk? I'll talk space talk right now.
You try to talk space talk.
I'll kill space.
Well,
talk.
black hole is just a more dense star.
It's a dead star, dude.
I don't know if it's dead.
First of all, it has
Still
to be
sucking
what
stuff
size
in.
star has to be. Not every dead star becomes a black hole. It has to be a certain size of a star.
Yeah, but if it's like
say red giant.
That's one.
Say white dwarf.
Right, but eventually we're all going to get sucked into black holes.
White dwarfs, I don't think become black holes.
Like we're getting sucked towards a black hole right now.
I have a theory that black holes are why we spin around in the orbit we do.
That's not.
I think black holes are gravity.
That's not your theory. That's a.
Well, I'll co-author it. Whoever else can do. I'll
no, I think there's
I
don't know. Well, it's not just black holes, right? Like the process of starting that spin is the same as like a tornado or a hurricane. Getting like the
you applying Earth science to outer space, bro?
Yeah, it's all the same physics, dude.
Dumbass.
It's all the same physics.
Are you applying nature to nature?
Yeah.
People forget that space is just nature.
Heard that, bro?
Come on, man.
Yo, I heard that.
Please.
Space is also nature.
Do you think matter's conscious?
Yep.
I think it depends on the matter, right?
What?
Like we're made up of matter, but we're a conscious system, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think I don't think like this is conscious. I don't think this table's like feeling stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
You do.
Sure.
Interesting. You heard it first from Chris O'Connor. Doesn't
Chris
think
O'Connor
matter's
doesn't
conscious.
think tables think.
That's the thing that fucks up science, like rationalist scientific people. It's like, well, if matter's all it is,
Well, I
how
think
we
science
conscious?
is open to the idea that a table could be conscious, but there's just no
I'm not talking
evidence that
tables,
it
bro.
is. What are you talking about?
Talking star stuff. Atoms.
What do you think tables are made out of?
Atoms. We're made out of the same stuff.
Matt,
It's just different order.
You know tables are made out of star stuff?
You know this table is actually a bunch of spheres presenting as the illusion of a table? Excuse me.
What?
This table's made up on a fundamental atomic level as spheres.
Yeah, well, it's mostly empty
don't-
space.
Yo, don't even get me started, dude.
It is.
All right, I'm sorry. That was a diversion. I'm hype right now because I did a
Jesus
last
Christ.
night. Last night. So you know I have my deep dives, right? Where I do like
You get stoned.
moderate amount of THC and then I go
He gets
total
high
quiet.
and learns about spheres.
Last night. So you know I have my deep dives, right? Where I do like
You get stoned.
moderate amount of THC and then I go
He gets
total
high
quiet.
and learns about spheres. It's like, whoa, spheres are everywhere?
How does that not induce an anxiety attack after
It does.
an
It's about-
hour?
You have to work through
yeah.
that. That's the problem.
No.
It translates.
avoid it.
It translates to the other aspects.
You're not
of-
getting anything out of it. Avoid it.
Dude, I've already transcended tons of my social anxieties. I typically dissociate. I didn't know that. I learned that. I'm on like a semi-dissociated state like 50% of the time. I'll be like in a class, people are doing stuff, and I just go like "Meh," and check out, and I'll be like fucking like come back into it. Not
Yeah,
like
just-
a boredom dissociation, like a discomfort dissociation, but that's a whole nother
Like
topic.
not daydreaming.
Not
Something
daydreaming.
else?
It's a protective mechanism where it's just kind of like I realize when I talk to my parents, I'm like semi-dissociated. I'll like sit down with them and I'm like, man, I'm with my parents now. I'm thinking about the fact that I'm thinking about what being with
Yeah,
my
you're
parents.
code switching for your parents.
Sort of, not, but it's dissociating is just a dual consciousness. So it'd be like rather than like sitting here all talking, if I were talking but sitting here kind of shrunk back in myself, thinking about the fact that we're talking and being like, ooh, that's when you dissociate.
That just seems like normal human interaction, right?
No,
Like if I'm around my parents, I'm going to talk with them about different stuff than I would talk with you
it's
guys
different.
about.
It's different. That's just monitoring your speech. I'm talking about dissociating. It's hard to explain. I used to get
you
it when I
feel
went on
like
job
you're
interviews.
not Matt McCusker when you're talking to your parents.
No, like so a job interview is a better example. I would sit in a job interview and the person would be talking to me and I'm listening to them, but I can't hear a word they're saying because I'm hearing myself think.
Yeah.
That's dissociating. When
Yeah,
they're like,
it's girlfriend stories. That's what it's called. It's a girlfriend story.
dude, true. So I'm doing.
And you can't help it. You can't help it. I've tried so hard to not fall into the disassociated state.
Yeah.
But when a girl story starts, it's just like, ugh.
You
Next
start strategizing. It's like, how can I end this story and also keep her
Yeah.
happy? Like, is there a way? Is there a thing I could say to collapse this
Do
story?
you think that's what happens
and
to?
move on to something else?
Hold on. Do you think that's what happens to female comics?
Oh,
Do you think the whole audience just
Dissociated.
instinctively goes into disassociative thought?
it's not their fault, dude.
It's not their fault. It's just everybody's trained to have girl talk. So once girl talk starts, everyone's just like,
Female comics are just murdering, and there's everyone's just like, just that's like a protective trauma mechanism. Like,
It's like an EMP. It's just like a frequency.
Yeah.
Everyone's just like,
But dude, that's so fucking funny. So I started doing the deep dive is when you go pure silence, like quiet meditative music. I did the opposite last night. I'm like, let's mix it up, and I googled intense dubstep and got stoned and put the headphones on. That's wild. That's fucking. That was
Yeah,
like
I bet.
that was the Warhead challenge, dude. Of like sitting there for like fucking listen to an entire like intense dubstep song. It's like and like it changes like every 4 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like a different song. That was fucking nuts.
I don't.
Yeah, that's pure sensory overload.
How do you do that? I would have just thought about how fucking corny the guy who made it
You
was.
would've
that's
Dissociated.
what I was gonna say.
You
Yeah,
were
just
just
like
dissociated. It's a protective mechanism. You guys are doing this fucking dubstep drop is way too brutal for me right now.
well, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, what was this guy like? What is this guy trying to do to me?
I
Why
literally
did he make this? Thing?
I got the feeling of social anxiety while I was listening to dubstep last night. I was just like, oh, fuck, I don't want to go anywhere. I can't handle the world if this is what it is. Yeah, dude, dubstep is, if you get as stoned as you can, this is just for fun and giggles. It's like a fucking roller coaster, dude.
Yeah.
Close your eyes and get like as high as you can and then just fucking listen to some dubstep. It's like, dude, who the fuck listens? This is crazy.
Yeah.
What is this? It's like robot heavy metal, dude. It's fucking weird.
I feel that way when I watch like a movie. If I'm like too high, I think about all the people who went into making that movie and like whether I could ever be someone to like organize that group of people. I'm just like I don't have that.
You start directing the movie.
Yeah. Just people chiming in with like maybe we should do this, and you're just like yeah. I wouldn't be able to do it.
Yeah,
wouldn't be able to hold it together. The thing would fall to pieces. Like whenever I see a movie that's totally disorganized, like I'm like that's what I would have made. Just letting anyone just bully me into their idea.
Yeah, that would be that's dissociating. That would be when you know in your head, this is not what I want to do, and you're like, okay, no problem.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Well, I also have that thing where like sometimes someone will suggest something, and it's like I can't explain perfectly why that's a bad idea right now, but I just know that it is.
Yeah,
you know. But then they have a good argument, and I'm like,
Yeah. Do you ever listen to other people's good arguments? Sometimes, maybe when we're in London.
Yeah.
Well, that's ego strength, dude. That's what people. People always talk about like ego death. I'm gonna get ego death. You can convince yourself like ego death, but you just need to build up the opposite, ego strength, so that you're not constantly trying to escape your reality because you're just like, I don't want to do that, but okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill my ego. I'm just too. It's like, no, dude. You should probably build that up. Ego strength is being able to withstand that and being like, I disagree.
Yeah. It's also just life.
Respectfully, Senator, I disagree.
Shane's
you have good ego strength.
Thanks.
And people will hate on it. People with weak ego strength will then project and be like, you're an egomaniac. And it's like, no.
Yeah, you do have good ego strength.
You have a good ego strength. Dude.
Not strong enough.
This is strength-based.
Not strong enough.
Well, you're
podcast.
also a curious cat.
This is strength-based podcast.
You're also curious.
Well, you guys are going to leave me hanging for 5 minutes?
Sorry, dude.
It's a strength-based podcast.
Andrew.
No.
Oh, dude. I got to check on... I got some things going on 1914.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Me and England are having a bit of a disagreement here.
Really?
Yeah. Greenland came in and liberated Ireland. And I was like, bro, I'm taking Ireland. Enough of this.
Well, Greenland just got attacked.
And then Greenland started getting attacked by Shat Nation.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, I'm going to go take Ireland. England came back and took it while I was sending ships. So I DM'd England. I said, you better stop.
Give me that territory.
Fuck you up.
Yeah, give me that territory.
I'm just gonna fuck him up.
Yeah, I'm fighting Mother Russia right now, dude.
The ultimate.
What happened to Brian Six? That's the question.
That's a good
Where
question.
Where is Brian Six in all this?